All right, here we go. You're the editor of Leadership Magazine. You're a TV anchor. You're a political commentator, a university professor. That would suggest that maybe Trevor Manuel is right. You do have lots of money to donate to lawyers.
No, in fact, many people are donating money for me to fight the case because they see it as being free speech issue more than anything. So it's not about my money, and our justice system must not depend on whether somebody has big pockets or not. It has to do with being fair to each other, and I believe that I'm quite fair to him by standing by my story. Now, let me tell you quickly before we get into the detail of it that, first of all, the case has been postponed to the 14th because Trevor Manuel has asked for more time. Secondly, and we are happy with our lawyers to say whatever, because we don't believe the matter is urgent anyway. The second part is that his lawyers ask that we don't repeat the allegations against him until the court pronounces on the matter. Happy to respect that because I'm not in a rush to disprove him in a public campaign that he seemed to be on, talking to everybody. I'll talk in court through my lawyers on the matter and on the detail. But I can tell you now, Bongani, I'm standing by my story, right? I'm happy in court if I lose. That's not an issue for me. If I lose and the court instructs me to apologize, happy to do that. But at this point, I stand by my story.
I mean, in that original podcast with DJ Smooth, the Hustler's Corner, you said about Manuel in particular that he could get as angry as he wants. Well, as you know now, he is pretty angry, outraged, to use his particular word. You're saying that you would apologize if instructed to do so by a court. So why are you still defending this if that is even a possibility?
I'm a law-abiding citizen. All of us are equal before the law, and that's what we're arguing. That Trevor Manuel mustn't try and skip the queue. He must queue like everybody else. There are many important cases are waiting in the courts. He must wait for his turn.
All right.
What comes out of there, we will respect, whether positive or negative. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not saying to you that at this point I'll stand up and just simply apologize when I know the facts. I'm not going to repeat those allegations. I'm happy to go to court to do it there. My lawyers are clear about what we're going to do there. And I promise you that I will really come and deal with his arguments one by one at the right time. At this point, he has asked himself through his lawyers that these allegations not be further ventilated in the public, and I'm happy to respect that.
Well, I'm not asking you to repeat the allegations, but certainly what underpins the allegations requires proof, and that is squarely on your shoulders. And if I looked at your answering...
I'll do that in court.
Sure, but if I looked at... I'm not saying repeat the allegations. We've heard those. Yeah. I'm saying, or at least the question I want to put to you is that what underpins those allegations has to be proof. There's got to be evidence, and that's squarely.
And that's squarely be proved in court because we're not at that point yet. We want the matter to go to trial. We don't want people to take a shortcut and go to do an urgent application. We must come to court. We must be on the stand. We must talk about what we know and what he knows. That's all I'm prepared to say at this point, in as far as the issue of proving it is concerned. It will be done in court. I know it may be urgent for you. It's not urgent for me.
Current events. Developing stories.
Tough questions.
Your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.